Thank you. And I call Mr. Colum Eastwood.
Thank you, Mr. Principal Deputy Speaker. I don't propose to speak for too long. Some people seem to want to make this a very long debate. I can't imagine why. But it is important to bring a bit of reality to this discussion, because I think we can all bring motions, and sometimes we can all be accused of politicising issues and kind of hiding the fact that there's a reality there, that things just have to be done sometimes, and that things aren't even within our control sometimes. So, we just need to be clear for anybody who's watching, especially Donegal hauliers or people who've got an interest in this, because we need to be honest with them. This debate isn't about whether or not we think that this levy is a good idea, because from our perspective we don't. It's not about whether or not this tax should be collected, because the British government are going to collect it anyway. It's really only about whether there would be a fixed penalty at the roadside for not paying the levy, or whether you would have to go through court proceedings. That's what this debate's about. This isn't about us being able to stop this levy coming in. And I think this Minister and the previous Minister, Mr. Atwood, and any SDLP person who's spoken on this issue has consistently said that we think it doesn't make good sense that this levy would be introduced. But the bottom line is, this is an accepted matter. It's a tax issue, and Sinn Féin are constantly talking, and it's good to have that debate about the need for more tax varying powers for the North. We don't have them. We don't have control over tax issues in the North. So it isn't up to us, unfortunately. But yeah, we could say we're not going to enforce this piece of legislation. We're not going to enforce this levy. We're not going to enforce this tax. But OK, we'll let the British government do it. We'll let people that the British government employ do it. We'll not take the benefit of the cash that would come and the jobs that would come to actually do it. If there's any ray of sunshine in this, we should grasp it. We should grasp the couple of jobs that we're going to get out of it. We should grasp the money that we're going to get for the camera equipment that can also help with road traffic issues as well. There is no choice here. The Minister fought the battle. The Minister in the South, Leo Varadkar, fought the battle. We have not been successful. The British government are bringing this in. And the bottom line in all of this is, the very fact of the matter is, for all of us who are pro-European, and I'm not sure where everybody is on that issue, because it changes quite often, but for people who are pro-European, or whether you're not pro-European, the very fact of the matter is that when a member state brings in a levy like this, the European Union insists that it's enforced. They don't have to bring in the levy, but when they do bring in the levy, and they do it in this type of way, the European Union insists that it's enforced and that the levy or tax is collected. I haven't yet heard how we can do this differently. I'm from Derry. I understand the impact of the border on the economic life of our city, and in particular of North East Donegal. I understand what the border has done for our people. It has been an economic disaster. But that is not the question today. It's a question that some of us will be continuing to discuss and debate for decades to come, hopefully not too many. But this is a matter of fact and a matter of what we can do, what power we have to actually affect change. The bottom line is, we have no power to stop this piece of legislation coming in, and we have to be honest with the people who are going to suffer as a result of it. We do not have the authority on this issue. So people should stop pretending that we do. And in the very long speech that the proposer made, I didn't hear one answer around how we can actually change this, how we can actually stop it, how we can stop the British government implementing and enforcing this levy. It just is not possible. So, Mr. Speaker, on that, I will finish. and I'm sure the Minister will do this as well, I'll reassert the fact that we don't believe that it's good to try and hinder cross-border activity or cross-border trade. We need to break all the barriers down around that. But the truth of this matter is, This is without our control. This is an issue that the Department for Transport in London will collect. They will collect this levy whether we like it or not. And we've heard it enough times now. We should be listening. That's the truth of it. And this Assembly is powerless to change that, unfortunately. But I'll end with that, Mr. Principal Deputy Speaker.